And good evening, everybody, and welcome to Granville High School as this evening NYVT Media Sports brings you high school basketball. It's the 44th annual American Legion Post 323 tournament here in Granville. And we've already had one game completed. Burton defeated Corinth in the opening game, and we're getting ready right now for the second game of the evening as the host team, the Granville Golden Horde, get ready to take on the Eagles of Bolton Landing, and this should be a good one, folks. Granville coming in with a record of 4-2, and Bolton coming in with a record of 5-1. Tonight's game being brought to you by Hoagland Property Management, main co-sponsor of the game. Hoagland Property Management offering a wide variety of residential, commercial, lawn, landscaping, property management, and maintenance services. Zappone Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram in Granville, the best deal, the best service, the best price. That's Zappone Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram. Fred's Pharmacy, your good neighbor pharmacy at Fred's Granville Pharmacy. They are dedicated to the unique community service that they serve, and they've been doing it since 2015. And Telescope Casual Furniture Manufacturing in Granville for over 100 years. Voted the ICFA Manufacturer of the Year in 2019, 2021, and 2022. That's Telescope Casual Furniture of Granville. And right now we're going to have the American Legion Post 323 members come out on the court presenting the colors, and we'll have our national anthem. The presentation of the colors by the American Legion Post 323 and the singing of our national anthem. And we're ready to go here soon after the starting lineups. And this Bolton team, as I said, coming in here with a record of 5-1. And they've got some guys who can score the basketball. One of them being Jason Egloff. Egloff comes in averaging 17.2 points a game. And also Jace Hubert averaging 11.7 points a game. And both of those guys having great seasons. And Jace Herbert, some of you, if you follow high school sports around the area, know that he was one of the top soccer players. Bolton with a very good soccer program. They play in the Adirondack League for soccer as they are a merged program with Warrensburg. And Jace, one of the top soccer players in the Adirondack League. And now we'll have the starting lineups for the Granville Golden Horde as the lights go down here. And then we'll talk about who's been doing the scoring for them before tip-off. Here's your starting lineups for the Granville Golden Horde.
And now, the starting lineup for your own Granville Golden Horde. senior, number 2, Trey Kennedy. A senior, number 3, Nathan Williams. A senior, number 5, RJ Bunker. A junior, number 23, Liam Farrell. A junior, number 24, Isaiah Guyton. The Golden Water coached by Mr. Brian Kennedy, assisted by Chris Ford.
And so there's your starting lineup for both teams. Always exciting, the starting lineups for the Granville Golden Horde. And we'll be ready to tip this one off. So Liam Farrell comes in, leading Granville in scoring with 15.7 points per game. Trey Senevi scoring it at 12 points a game. Very balanced scoring attack for the Golden Horde. And to the bucket goes Isaiah Guyton. And Guyton couldn't get the layup to go, so the basketball goes back here to the Eagles of Bolton, as I said, coming in with an impressive 5-1 record. They get the ball on the wing, little floater in the lane, halfway down and out. The rebound by Farrell, quick outlet to Williams. Here's Munger. He's going to stop and pop for 3. It's off the mark, and the rebound is going to be pulled down by number 12, and that is Tyler Trowbridge for Bolton. So both teams having a little struggle finding the bucket right now here early on. Not quite a minute in here in Granville. Munger with the good help defense. 15 on the shot clock. Little short jumper in the lane, no good. Guyton with the rebound, the quick outlet. Here comes Nathan Williams. Williams to the left wing. Up for Guyton's going to stop and pop for 3. It is too strong off the back iron. RJ Munger, though, working hard on the glass with the offensive rebound, but then he's going to throw it into the back court, and that'll be a backcourt violation. And it'll be Bolton basketball. Hubert and Egloff, the 2 leading scorers for this team. For Bolton. As I said, they've had a great start to a year. Probably the most notable win they have is a win over Loudonville Christian. Loudonville Christian's a team that knocked off the team who sits atop the Adirondack League right now, North Warren. Here's a steal by Williams. Williams looks to go down the lane. Nice bounce pass, but it's going to be intercepted. And taking it away there was the Eagles. And still no score, almost 2 minutes in here in Granville. Both teams with good scoring opportunities, but neither one able to drop a shot down. Here's a 15-footer from the foul line. It's short. The rebound up and good. And Bolton gets on the board first with Liam Foy getting the bucket. And it's a 2-0 lead for the Eagles. Here's Williams, left side for Senevi. Comes in averaging a little bit over 12 points a game. Wanted to go to Guyton on a little backdoor cut, a little miscommunication there. As I think Senevi thought Guyton was going to go to the bucket. He did not. Here's Egloff, brings it across the timeline. Going to let it go for a 3 from the wing, and he's going to be fouled. And he's going to go to the line for 3 shots to try to get Bolton on the scoreboard here. So Egloff, as I said, coming in here, averaging a little bit over 17 points a game for Bolton. Try to get his team on the scoreboard. And the first one is short. Yeah, that win over Loudonville Christian by Bolton, certainly an eye-opening win, as Loudonville Christian defeated North Warren. North Warren Very good team in the Adirondack League. Coach James Kyler took them all the way to the state Final Four for Class D last year. They've got Derek Tyrell and Samaj Kyler, two outstanding players. They were just in here and knocked off Granville just a couple of weeks ago. So 2 out of 3 there for Egloff, and it's 4-0 Bolton. Here's Munger from the elbow, no good. Battle for the rebound. It's going to be pulled down by the Eagles. Here comes Egloff. Williams comes to cut him off. Now gets it to Jace Herbert on the wing, guarded by Munger. Looks to find some room. Still plenty of time on the shot clock. Here's Herbert out for Egloff. Looks to attack the baseline. Tried to pass it inside for Foy. Shot up and no good. Foy with the rebound. His putback is up and good. So the offensive rebound and the putback by Liam Foy. And now the turnover. 6-0 Bolton. They're looking to add to that as we approach the midway point here of the opening quarter. Going to run like a little handoff play. Nice defense there by Williams. Egloff's going to pull up from 16, no good. And it's going to go out of bounds. Last touch by Granville. So Hubert and Egloff, the two players to watch here for this team. Two leading scorers, both averaging double figures. Comes in for Egloff. He lets it go, no good. The rebound pulled down by Liam Farrell. Guyton down court. Nathan Williams ahead of the pack, and good hustle racing back there for Bolton. And that was number 5, Sullivan Eager. And with the block. So good hustle there by the Bolton team. Comes in for Senovy. Senovy on the baseline. Picked up his dribble, now finds Farrell. Cross-court pass for Munger. Munger's going to let it go for 3, no good. Rebound pulled down by Bolton. Here come the Eagles with a 6-0 lead here early on. Eagles out of Section 7, of course. Down the lane, Hubert. And a whistle and a foul. He's going to go to the line and shoot a couple. Foul's going to be on R.J. Munger. That's his first team's second for the Golden Horde. So 2 shots coming up here for Jace Hubert. Gets the first one. And as I said, Hubert known for his soccer skills as well. Substitution here for the Golden Horde. Hubert halfway down, couldn't get it to go. Foy the rebound, he's going to pick up the foul. That's going to be on Liam Farrell. Cole Plute is checked in for Granville, replacing R.J. Munger. 3:50 to go here in the opening quarter. 7-0 Bolton. And Foy gets the first one. And gets them both. So a 9-0 run to open things up here for Bolton. The Golden Horde come down the floor looking for their first points of the game. Here's Plute. He gets a high screen from Farrell. Wanted to go to Farrell, but is broken up by Foy. Plute trying to give the team a spark off the bench. Couldn't get the runner to go. The rebound pulled down by Hubert. Hubert looks inside. Foy looks to go to work on the block. Up and no good. Foy gets his own rebound, steps through, puts it up off the glass with the right hand. Beautiful work there by Foy. And we're going to have a full timeout. Our score, Bolton 11 and Granville nothing. Tonight's game being brought to you by Hoagland Property Management. Hoagland Property Management offering a wide variety of residential and commercial lawn, landscaping, property management, and maintenance services. Call 222-0018 for Hoagland Property Management. Tonight's game also brought to you by Zappone Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram in Granville. The best deal, the best service, the best price. That's Zappone. So what a quick start here for the Eagles of Bolton, as they have jumped out to a 11-0 lead. And Granville still has not scored here with 3:16 to go in the opening quarter. Thanks to Maddie here, our camera girl and producer, for turning the lights on for me. I have a hard enough time as it is without trying to do it in the dark up here. Madeline Wilson is our camera girl and producer tonight. Glad to have her with us. Here's Senevi. Step back to the top of the key. Well defended there by Hubert. Williams dribbles to the baseline. Cut off there by Eagleoff. Here's Senevi. Down low for Farrell. Nice defense there by Foy. Farrell's the leading scorer for the Golden Horde at just over 15 a game. But Foy doing a great job defensively. Shot up and no good here from Tyler Trowbridge. A massive collision at midcourt. No call. And Plood went down hard there. RJ Munger is going to check back in for Trey Senevi. And the Golden Horde still looking for their first points of the ball game with 2:35 to go here in the first quarter. And this is a team that can score, folks. But struggling here early. That's a credit to the defense of Bolton. On the baseline, here's Plood. Went to Farrell at the foul line, went through his hands. Here's Nathan Williams. He thought about it, now he's going to let it go for three, no good. Farrell, the rebound, up off the glass with the left hand and good. So Granville finally gets on the board with the Farrell bucket. 2:12 to go here in the first. Here's Eagleoff. Now Hubert takes Plood to the bucket. Wanted to go to Foy. It was broken up. Here comes Guyton. Guyton to the bucket. It was rejected by Trowbridge. Actually, correct myself here. It was Trowbridge that caught it out of bounds. It was rejected by Will Hens. Here's Guyton. Now Munger on the baseline for Plood. Guyton looks to get in the lane. Nice pass for Farrell. Farrell up, no good. Guyton working hard on the glass. Tried to rip it away there from Trowbridge. But here comes Bolton. A 9-point lead. Minute and a half to go in the first quarter. Hubert couldn't get the shot to go. Here comes Plood. Plood down court. Guyton up and good. Nice pass ahead of the field to Cole Plood. Trying to give this Granville team a spark coming in here. And his layup makes it a 7-point game. Maybe that'll get the lid off the rim here a little bit for the Golden Horde. Little 4-high set here for Bolton against that Granville man-to-man. Here's Hens. Hens down the lane. He's going to be fouled. I think they're going to call that on the pass. At least they should call it on the pass. If you're not familiar, new rule this year. It's been in the girls' game for a couple of years, but now in the boys' game, no 1-and-1 anymore. And no 7 fouls for a half. It's now 5 fouls for a quarter to get in the bonus. That's a new rule for the boys this year. It's been in the girls' game. And it's 2 shots once you get to 5, and then they erase it and start over. Here's Nathan Williams with the steal. Coast to coast, lays it up and good. And the Golden Horde starting to get things going. It's a 6-0 run right now for Granville. And they're getting back in the ball game here. Here's Hens. Carried that an awful long way on his hip down to the baseline. They want to go inside for Foy. Broken up there by Liam Farrell. Williams finds Senevi. 3. No good. And the rebound pulled down by Foy. 20 seconds to go here in the opening quarter. 5-point lead for Bolton. Picking up his dribble is Eagleoff at midcourt. Here's Trowbridge. Trowbridge now for Eagleoff. 5 seconds left in the quarter. Hubert. And it's going to go out of bounds with 0.2 seconds to go here in the opening quarter. So it's been a game of runs. Is coming back on the floor here for Bolton. is going to be Sullivan Eager, number 5. Been a game of runs. An 11-0 run to start the quarter by Bolton. Granville responds with a 6-0 spurt. And that brings us to the end of the first quarter. Our score is Bolton 11 and Granville 6. Tonight's game being brought to you by Fred's Granville Pharmacy, your good neighbor pharmacy. At Granville's Fred's Granville Pharmacy, we are dedicated to unique community we serve, and they've been there since 2015. That's Fred's Granville Pharmacy. Tonight's game also brought to you by Telescope Casual Furniture Manufacturing in Granville for over 100 years. Voted the ICFA Manufacturer of the Year in 2019, 2021, and 2022. That's Telescope Casual Furniture of Granville, serving Granville for over 100 years. Welcome back to Granville High School. An interesting first quarter. Bolton scores the first 11 points of the ball game to lead 11-0, and then Granville now enters the second here on a 6-0 run. And they don't get anything to fall on this possession. It's Williams, Senevi, Plude, Guyton, and Farrell on the floor for the Golden Horde. Hubert, Egloff, Trowbridge, Eager, and Hens on the floor for Bolton to start the second quarter. And they're going to call the offensive foul there on Jace Hubert as he got the forearm out to clear some space, and it's going to be Granville basketball. Just underway second quarter here. Keith Harrington on the play-by-play for Nivant Media Sports at the 44th Granville American Legion Tournament. Madeline Wilson joining me here on the camera. And Cole Plude knocks down a big three-pointer, and that's going to pull the Golden Horde with an 11-9. Plude had a big game down in Salem a couple of weeks ago. I believe he had 20 points that night. Got the start as Trey Senevi was out with an injury, and he took advantage of the opportunity. And it's going to be a turnover here by Bolton. Liam Foy is going to come back into the ball game for Bolton. And in for the first time tonight for Granville is Keegan Bryant, number 32. Here's Plude, now Williams, between the circles. Senevi on the left side, looks to go on the attack. Hubert cuts him off. Now Guyton. Guyton finds space down the lane, puts it up with the right hand, and good. And we are tied. 11 straight points for Bolton, and now 11 straight for the Granville Golden Horde. And looks like it's going to be a jump ball situation here as Egloff went down the lane and got tied up. Possession arrow is going to favor Bolton. And it'll be Trowbridge that puts it in play. Way out top. Egloff's going to let it go for three. Good. Egloff comes in averaging around 17 a game for Bolton, and he knocks that one down and breaks that 11-0 run. And the Eagles back on top, and now a turnover here by the Golden Horde. Coming up on 2 minutes in here to the second quarter. 14-11 Bolton. Egloff loses the handle. Granville got after it, but at the other end, nice pass, and with the finish, it is number 14 for the Eagles, and that is Hens. And now they suddenly are on a 5-0 run. Here's Bryant back up top. Williams straight on three, no good. Too strong off the back iron. The rebound by Jace Hubert. Hubert looks to go on the attack for the Eagles. Gets it to Egloff. Tightly defended there by Nathan Williams. Hubert down the lane, off the glass, good. Well, my old buddy Bob Sherlock, who used to coach over at Green Mountain College and Castleton University, used to say basketball is a game of runs. Whoever has the last run or the most runs will win the ball game. And that's exactly what we're seeing here. 11-0 run by Bolton. Senevi's shot is no good. 11-0 run by Granville to tie it. And now 7 straight for the Eagles to go back up by 7 at 18-11. 5 minutes to go here in the first half. Here's Hubert. Stripped away by Williams. Williams going to take it to the bucket, coast to coast, blocked, and they're going to call the foul. And Williams going to go to the line. As Hens, good job of getting back defensively. And Williams and Hens having a little conversation there, and I think Williams might have been saying good block. They're both kind of smiling about it. And Williams isn't going to pass up the 2 free throws, though. And he gets the first one. Substitutions coming in. Liam Farrell back in for the Golden Horde. In for the first time for Bolton is going to be Jacob French, number 1. First appearance for him. Williams gets the friendly home court roll, and that snaps a 7-0 streak for Bolton. It's now an 18-13 game, approaching the midway point of the second quarter. Here's Eagleoff. Now on the right side for Hens. Nicely defended there by Farrell. Williams, though, down court, but Hubert able to steal it as he was trying to get it down for Cole Plude. Here's Hubert to the right wing. Defended by Plude. Plude gets a hand in, knocks it away. Foy attempts to give the screen there. Here's Eagleoff. Finds Hubert. Nice crossover dribble, gets in the lane. No good, and going to have a foul there. And it's going to be on Hubert. Bolton's coach wanted a over-the-back call there, but the official saying no, he undercut him. Thus the foul being called the way it was called. 4:13 to go in the half. 5-point lead here for Bolton. Opening round of the 44th Granville American Legion tournament. Here's Plude. Little toss and catch out front with Williams. Farrell in the lane, up off the glass. And the big left-hander pounds it home. And it's back to a 3-point ball game. R.J. Munger comes to the scorer's table, getting ready to check back in. Here's Eagleoff. Nice double team here by the Golden Horde as they tie up French, and ends up going to be a whistle and a foul. So R.J. Munger is going to check back in here, replacing Cole Plude. Nope, not replacing Cole Plude. Replacing Trey Senevi. Hens will put it in play for Bolton. It comes in for Foy. Foy kicks it opposite. Here's French. French pulls up at the elbow, short off the front iron, but Hens with the rebound puts it up and good. So Will Hens gives Bolton a 5-point lead at 20-15. Down low, Guyton. Now Plude. Little toss and catch out front. Munger and Williams. Still plenty of time to shoot. 17 on the shot clock. Granville can be patient here. Here's Plude looking for his second three-pointer. This one's short. And the rebound by French. They double up French, but he's able to find Jace Hubert. Hubert brings it up across midcourt. Here's Eagleoff. Goes down low for Foy. Muscles his way in, up off the glass, and good. Foy is having himself a great first half here, dominating the paint. Farrell goes up with the left hand, no good. The rebound pulled down by Hens, now drops it off for Jace Hubert. 2.5 to go here in the half. 7-point lead for Bolton. Hens with a little 12-footer, and suddenly the lead back to 9. Bolton has led by as much as 11. Granville came back to tie it, but now the Eagles back in control. Here's Munger. Wants to go to the short corner for Guyton. Pass was off the mark. Guyton with a nice save there. Here's Plude down low. Farrell, beautiful spin to the left hand, up and off the glass, and good. Farrell comes in averaging just over 15 a game, and he showed why right there. That was a gorgeous move by Liam Farrell. Here's Eagleoff at the other end. His team leads by 7. We go under 2 minutes to go here in this first half. Down the lane, Hubert couldn't get it to go. Guyton cleans the glass. Guyton in a hurry. Little jump stop, and they're going to say he traveled. Coming back in is Trey Senevy for Granville. And we have a 30-second timeout on the floor. Looks like also coming back in will be Tyler Trowbridge for Bolton. Tonight's game brought to you by Hoagland Property Management. Hoagland Property Management offering a wide variety of residential and commercial lawn, landscaping, property management, and maintenance services. Hoagland Property Management. Call 518-222-0018. Also brought to you by Zappone Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram in Granville. The best deal, the best service, the best price. That's Zappone Motors. ZapponeMotors.com. Zappone Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram in Granville. They sell for less, a lot less. Looking for my stat sheet here for Bolton to see what Foy came into the game averaging offensively. Only averaging 4.3 points a game is Foy. He's surpassed that, and he surpassed it quickly. Here's a jumper from the wing. Hubert off the mark. Rebound pulled down by Farrell. Granville with under a minute and a half to go in the half, down 7. Here's Senevy. Down low. Guyton looks to go to work on Trowbridge. Gets too far behind the backboard. They kick it out. Senevy to the foul line. Gets tied up. Still plenty of time to shoot it. 15 on the shot clock. Nathan Williams down the lane, off the glass, tough shot, couldn't get it to go. Farrell might have got fouled, but Foy pulls it down. So Bolton with a chance to extend their lead. I think that was going to be an illegal screen, potentially. Nope. It's going to be on Nathan Williams. That is the second on Williams. It is the third Granville team foul of the quarter. Neither team close to that bonus that we talked about with the rule change this year. Munger, great job, gets his hands on the pass. Here comes Williams, stops, pops, no good. And battle for the rebound. Williams gets tied up with Trowbridge. And possession arrow is going to favor Granville with 38.2 to go here in the half. A 7-point deficit facing the Golden Horde. Munger gets it in for Farrell. Lost the handle, gets it back. Jumper, no good. Rebound pulled down by Hens. Shot clock is off. Bolton can hold it for the last shot. They choose not to. Foy blocked from behind by Senevy, and now he's going to travel. So Granville can get the final shot here of the half if they want it with 22.7 to go. Thought Bolton might do that, but they had the opportunity and ended up not coming away with any points. Little pressure here by the Eagles down court. Senevy on the baseline. Now here's Williams, defended by Eagleoff. Senevy looks to go to work. Foy is going to be called for the foul. And it's going to be 2 shots here with 9.5 to go on the half. So Granville will not get the final shot of the half, more than likely, as Trey Senevy goes to the line to shoot a pair. That's the first foul on Foy. First one good from Senevy. Makes it a 6-point game. Expect to see Granville come with some pressure after this second free throw. Senevy short on the second one. Guyton with a big offensive rebound. 7 seconds to go in the half. He gets tied up, puts it up. Tough shot, no good. Rebound pulled down by Trowbridge. Throws it away. Williams, and he banked it in, but it's not going to count. It was after the horn. We are going to go to halftime with our score. Bolton 24 and Granville 18. And this is the 44th annual Granville American Legion Post 323 Christmas Tournament. And at halftime, a 6-point lead for Bolton. We're going to step away right now. We'll be back for the second half in just a bit. This is high school basketball on Nivett Media Sports. And welcome back to Granville High School. We go to the second half here of the second game on night one of the 44th annual Granville American Legion Holiday Tournament. Earlier tonight, Burton with a 48-34 win over Corinth. And here in this one, it is Granville with a deficit. They trail Bolton 24-18. It's been a seesaw battle of runs as we get ready to go here in the third quarter. It's Eagleoff with the jumper, and he gets the roll for Bolton. Eagleoff, Hubert, Foy, Trowbridge, and Eager on the floor for the Eagles. Senevi, Williams, Munger, Guyton, and Farrell for Granville. Down by 8. Munger, three-pointer from the baseline. Couldn't get it to go. Farrell, the offensive rebound up off the glass, and good. Liam Farrell having a nice ball game here for Granville. Came in averaging just a little over 15 a game, and he's headed toward that once again. Jace Hubert runs the offense between the circles for Bolton with that 6-point lead a minute in here to the third quarter. Eagleoff with a long three, no good. Eager had it. Gets stripped again. Liam Farrell comes away with it. Here comes Nathan Williams. Williams finds Guyton to the bucket. A lot of contact. They're going to call the block, and they're going to call the basket good. Big play by Isaiah Guyton. And it makes it a 4-point game, and he'll go to the line looking for the old-fashioned 3-point play. And Guyton does complete the 3-point play. And it's a big one there from Guyton. It makes it a 3-point game. Now Granville comes with their patented pressure, close to a backcourt violation there. Eagleoff up top. Here's Jace Hubert down the lane. Makes the nice pass inside, and the foul from behind as Trowbridge tried to lay it up and good, and it was Guyton with the foul. So that on Guyton is his first team foul of the third quarter. We were mentioning earlier the new rule. There is no 7 fouls for the half and then go to 1 and 1 like it used to be. They've now brought the rule that's been a rule in girls basketball into the boys game this year. 5 fouls you're allowed per quarter. And once you get over the 5th, you go to 2 shots, not 1 and 1. There's no 1 and 1 anymore. Trowbridge missed them both. Foy working hard on the glass, but it comes down in the hands of R.J. Munger. Here's Munger, finds Nathan Williams. And there's a loose ball foul away from the play. And it's going to be Trowbridge. Detailed explanation there from the official. 2 arms around him. You can't get more detailed than that. Munger to put it in play. Nathan Williams decides to attack the baseline. Wanted to go to Farrell. It was broken up. Here's Jace Hubert. 3-point ball game, 6:25 to go, third quarter. Granville has not led in the ball game. Looks like Foy might have traveled there. Goes out of bounds off Farrell. It'll be Bolton basketball. Bolton jumped out to an 11-0 lead. Granville then ripped off 11 straight points to tie it. Then a 7-0 run by the Eagles, and they've led it ever since. Here's Jace Hubert for 3 on the baseline. Good. And back to a 6-point lead. Here's Senevi. Senevi pulls up on the baseline. No good. Guyton. Strong offensive rebound. Finds Farrell. Farrell's just money when he gets the ball in the paint. That left hand soft shot. Now a turnover. Williams with the steal. Williams for Guyton. Up top, Munger, straightaway 3. No good. Farrell, the rebound. He's going to be fouled. Big steal there by Nathan Williams. Nathan has games where he scores and sometimes games where he doesn't score as much, but he's always involved in everything for this Golden Horde team. Defensively, distributing the rock. He just does so many positive things on the floor. You know, whether he scores 18 points or scores 8 or 2 or whatever, he's always wrapped up in everything here for this Golden Horde team. Farrell gets 1 out of 2, and it's a 3-point game, 29-26 Bolton. With 5:40 to go here, third quarter. Here's a steal by Senovy. Senovy to the bucket, up and good. It's a 2-point ball game. Bolton is going to talk it over. 5:33 to go here in the third, and Granville, they didn't have the score right at the time when I called it. They've added the other point on there now, is within 1, 29-28. Tonight's game brought to you by Hoagland Property Management. Hoagland Property Management, offering a wide variety of residential and commercial lawn, landscaping, property management, maintenance services. They do it all. That's Hoagland Property Management. 518-222-0018 for Hoagland Property Management. They also had a great night at our Best of Washington County Awards a few weeks back as well. Saw them on the stage a few different times. Also, Zappone Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram of Granville. Best deal, best service, best price. Check out their inventory at ZapponeMotors.com. Zappone Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram of Granville. They sell for less, a lot less. 29-28. Bolton's led by as much as 11. Granville tied it. Bolton went back up by 8. And now the Golden Horde within 1. Here's Eagleoff. Down inside for Foy. Foy blocked by Farrell. Gets it back and hits it off of Farrell's leg out of bounds. So Foy came in averaging 4.3 points a game on the season, but they've made him a focal point of the offense here tonight. And he's definitely, I'm not sure if he's in double figures yet, but he's definitely got over that 4 points a game that he usually averages. Comes in here for Eagleoff. Cross-court pass, Hubert. Heavily pressured here by the always ball-hawking Williams. 10 on the shot clock. Eagleoff tied up. Good job by Guyton defensively. Down low to Foy. Oh, the whistle. Liam Farrell thought he had the block, but they're going to get him for the foul on the wrist. And it came as the shot clock was winding down. A bailout there for Foy. So Liam Foy goes to the stripe. And he's short on the first one. And coming back in is going to be Will Hens. And he's going to replace Eager. 5:01 to go here in the third. Foy missed them both. Good box out there by Senovy. Here's Nathan Williams down court. Munger left alone. Baseline 3, no good. Farrell had it, got it stripped away. Nate Williams now with the short shot. Couldn't get it, but somehow he got in there and got the rebound. Good hard work on the boards there by Nathan Williams. Senovy spins, comes up short. Long rebound for Eagleoff. Granville really stepped up their pressure defensively. And here's going to be a foul, I think, on Guyton. Cole Plude is going to check back, and it is on Guyton, his second, team's third. So both teams with 3 team fouls here in the third with 4:34 to go. Trowbridge gets it in for Chase Hubert. Guarded between the circles by Plude. Here's Trowbridge, Senovy right in his pocket. Williams almost got the steal, and he does end up getting the steal. Williams to the bucket. Up and good. And Granville has their first lead of the ball game at 30-29. Comes with just over 4 minutes to go here in the third. Foy at the other end. Beautiful bounce pass, though, from Trowbridge. Textbook press break right there for the Eagles, and they now are back on top by a point. Plude lets it go for 3. Halfway down and out. The rebound by Foy. Granville got their first lead of the game at 30-29. It lasted for just a few seconds. Foy inside for the bucket. What a game Foy is having. Baseline jumper by Munger, no good. Foy with the rebound. 3.5 to go here in the third. A 3-point lead for Bolton. Hubert. Hens attacks the baseline. No good. Foy with the offensive board, but taken away by Plood. Here comes Plood. Plood to the bucket. Looks like Eagleoff might have got a piece of that. Bolton wanting to slow it down. Their coach on the sideline imploring his team to slow it down. Eagleoff gets a strip there by Senevi. Oh, I don't know about that one. And they do say, I wasn't sure if it touched the leg of a Bolton player. And the other officials said it did. So both officials in agreement, and that makes you say they got the call right. 3-point game. Here's Guyton. Plood. Guarded by Trowbridge. Plood. Little screen and roll there with Guyton. Guyton lost it. Farrell gets it. Farrell up and good. Good hustle by Guyton to keep the play alive. Farrell the beneficiary, and it's a 1-point ball game. And Williams almost got another steal. He is all over defensively. Hens baseline jumper, no good. Long rebound. Munger had it, but then lost it out of bounds. It's going to be Bolton ball with 2:25 to go here in the third. Eagles with a 1-point lead. Granville just had one lead earlier in this quarter at 30-29. It was their only lead so far here tonight. Williams again going for the steal. Here's Eagleoff. Plood, the freshman, playing aggressive defense. Guyton with a good effort there, and I think he's going to be fouled. I think they're going to call that on Hens, pouncing on Guyton, and it is. So the good hustle play there by Isaiah Guyton to make the steal, and then gets pounced on by Hens. And Hens with the foul. 4 team fouls now for Bolton, the second on Hens. Granville closing in on the bonus with 2 minutes to go. Nice screen and roll. Farrell, a rare miss. He's usually money in the paint. 1-point lead for Bolton. We go under 2 minutes to play third quarter. Eagleoff for Trowbridge. Now back for Eagleoff between the circles. Pulls up. Jumper short. Rebound by Farrell. Out to Guyton. They've got a 3-on-1. Guyton finds Plood. Back to Guyton. Broken up by Hubert, but Plood gets it back and puts it up and good, and Granville leads 34-33. A minute and a half to go in the quarter. Foy up and good. And the Eagles have the lead back at 35-34. Approaching a minute left in this third quarter. Here's Munger. Now Williams between the circles. He's going to settle things down, run the offense for the Golden Horde. Finds Munger. Munger goes on the baseline. They double and triple team him, a whistle and a foul, and I think that's going to put Bolton over the limit and put R.J. Munger at the line for 2. Yes, I was correct on that. Coming back in is Eager, Sullivan Eager back in. That's going to be the third on Hens. And Munger at the line with 1:01 to go here in the quarter. RJ gets the first one. And we're tied at 35. Got the second one as well. Granville with the 36-35 lead. As I mentioned, had not led the game at all until the third quarter. Now they've led 3 different times. And we go under a minute to play here in the third. Hubert intercepted, stolen away by Guyton. Guyton to the bucket. Up and good. Isaiah Guyton with the finish. And Granville with their biggest lead of the game at 38-35. 35 seconds to go here in the third. Here's Eagleoff. He's been pretty quiet here in the third quarter. Couldn't get the roll. Guyton the rebound. The shot clock is off. Granville can hold it for the final shot if they want. They decide not to. They try to get it to Farrell. Pass off the mark, and now Bolton can hold for the last shot. Here's Jace Hubert. Straight on. Trowbridge. No good. Battle for the rebound. There's Foy once again. 7 seconds left. Eagleoff, and he gets it to go. 2 seconds to go. Munger's going to let it fly. And that's going to do it here for quarter number 3. It's a battle, folks, a seesaw affair at the end of 3 here in Granville. The Golden Horde 38, Bolton 37 in the 44th annual Post 323 Granville American Legion Christmas Tournament. Tonight's game brought to you by Fred's Granville Pharmacy, your good neighbor pharmacy. At Fred's Granville Pharmacy, they are dedicated to the unique community they serve and have served since 2015. That's Fred's Granville Pharmacy. Also, Telescope Casual Furniture Manufacturing in Granville for over 100 years. Voted ICFA Manufacturer of the Year in 2019, 2021, and 2022. That's Telescope Casual Furniture of Granville. Tonight's game also brought to you by Hoagland Property Management, offering a wide variety of residential and commercial lawn, landscaping, property management, and maintenance services. Hoagland Property Management. Call 518-222-0018. So we go to the fourth quarter here, night 1 of the 44th annual Granville American Legion Tournament. Granville trailed 11-0 out of the gate, but they lead 38-37. Heading here to the fourth quarter, it's going to be Williams, Plude, Munger, Senevy, and Farrell on the floor. And Bolton comes out in a 2-3 zone here. On the baseline, here's Plude. It's Egloff on the floor, along with Eager, Foy, Hubert, and also Andrew Morehouse in for the first time here for the Eagles. Eager, his shot up off the glass, no good. Farrell the rebound. Big guy's going to bring it on himself. Big guy's going to go to the distance and lost the handle. Get a big 6'4" guy running the floor. Look out below. Nice effort, though, by Liam Farrell. Just lost the handle on it at the end. Minute in here to the fourth quarter, 1-point lead for the Horde. Here's Huber on the baseline now for Morehouse. Down low for Foy, stripped away by Nathan Williams. What a play by Williams. Brings it to the corner, out for Munger, up top, no good. Munger follows his shot, gets the offensive rebound. Senevy baseline jumper for 3, too strong. Rebound by Hubert. And they hound Hubert in the backcourt. Here's Egloff. Cross court, Eager. Now finds Hubert. Eager on the baseline. Up off the glass, no good. And it went out of bounds, I think, last touch by Senevy. It's going to be Bolton basketball, 6:27 to go here. Burr and Burton Academy of Manchester, a winner 48-34 over Corinth out of the Adirondack League. Foy couldn't get that one to go, gets the offensive rebound, lost the handle. Eager comes up with it. Egloff on the baseline for 3, no good. Rebound for Farrell. Here's Senevy, and he's tripped. And Isaiah Guyton back in replacing Senevy. I think they might have had the wrong player for the foul, possibly. The scores table asking for confirmation. Here's Farrell back out. Munger for 3. No good, but a foul away from the shot. And at the end of the shot, as Morehouse fouls Munger after the shot, Munger taking some time and now getting up. And the question is going to be, is it going to be 3 shots or was it after on the box out? It was Morehouse 15 on the foul. And it's going to be Munger at the line. So Morehouse landing in the landing zone. See that all the time in the NBA. That's a big call in the NBA. And sometimes in the NBA, of course, they wouldn't do that here in high school ball as Munger makes the first one. But a lot of times in the NBA, when that kind of a play happens, they go to the monitor and check for upgrading it to a flagrant. But this isn't the NBA, of course, as Munger is 2 for 2. But oftentimes they review a play just like that in the NBA. It's become a real big rule that's probably called about every game. Not giving the shooter a landing zone. 41-37. Granville with, I believe, their biggest lead of the ball game at 4. Here's Foy. He's had an outstanding game for Bolton. Has a strip from Farrell. Plude tried to get in there. Egloff's going to let it go for 3. No good. Munger with the rebound. Munger with his head up looking. Gets it now to Plude on the baseline. Munger down the lane. The runner. No good. The rebound pulled down by Foy. Here's Hubert. Hubert goes the distance. Couldn't get the roll. Foy on the offensive glass, up and good. Liam Foy having the game of the season for him. He has been a huge part of this effort here tonight for the Eagles of Bolton. 2-point lead, just over 5 minutes to go in the ball game. Here's Williams, now Plude back up top. Williams, Munger on the baseline for Guyton. 13 on the shot clock. High post. Farrell. Farrell, such a soft touch. The big guy. He just really impressive. I've seen Granville 3 or 4 times this year, and Farrell has never disappointed, never failed to impress. Just such a nice touch from 15 feet in. Eager lets it go for 3. No good. Battle for the rebound. Somehow Morehouse came out of there with it. Cross-court pass. Egloff, baseline 3. Rimmed out. Here's Farrell. Farrell. Oh, he wanted to go to Munger, but it was picked off by Hubert. 4-point lead for the Horde coming up on 4 minutes to play. Morehouse steps back for 3. No good. Farrell the rebound. Here comes Plude. And Granville is going to take a full timeout. Brian Jennings wants to talk it over with the Golden Horde. 4:17 to go here in Granville. The 44th Granville American Legion tournament opening night. And it's 43-39, the Golden Horde. Tonight's game brought to you by Zappone Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram in Granville. The best deal, the best service, the best price. Zappone, look at their inventory at ZapponeMotors.com. Zappone Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram in Granville. They sell for less, a lot less. Back here in Granville at the Granville American Legion Post 323 tournament, the 44th annual event. I was telling somebody yesterday, I've been a part of this tournament as a player, a coach, a broadcaster, a writer, and proud of it. It's a great tournament. And I think along with the Glens Falls Grandstanders tournament, which is going on right now, probably the 2 longest running tournaments in the area. Granville with the basketball, a 4-point lead. Williams down the lane, and the foul on Foy. Foy not liking the call. I think he might have got all ball up top, but might have got the body. That's the 3rd on Foy, and something that could be a factor here down the stretch. 3 team fouls for Bolton, none for the Golden Horde. And Williams gets the first one. Williams, such a spark plug for this Granville team. That one rims out on him. Got 1 out of 2. 5-point lead for the Golden Horde. 3:50 to go in the ball game. Here's Egloff on the left side now for Hubert, who's been very quiet here in the second half. Hubert kicks it out. Egloff looking to go to work on the baseline. Good defense there by R.J. Munger. Hubert hounded by Plude. Hens Granville's really stepped up their effort defensively here in the second half. And Munger gets his hands on that pass. Here comes Plood. Plood to the bucket. He got the roll. Cole Plood with the finish. That's the biggest lead for Granville at 7, 46-39. And Bolton is going to take a timeout and talk it over. 3:12 to go. And our score, Granville 46, Bolton 39. One of our sponsors tonight, Fred's Granville Pharmacy, your good neighbor pharmacy at Fred's Granville Pharmacy. They are dedicated to the unique community they serve and have served since 2015. That's Fred's Granville Pharmacy. Also, Telescope Casual Furniture, manufacturing in Granville for over 100 years. Voted the ICFA Manufacturer of the Year in 2019, 2021, and 2022. That's Telescope Casual Furniture of Granville. It's been an entertaining game here in Granville tonight. Bolton started on an 11-0 run to take an 11-0 lead right out of the gate. Granville answers on an 11-0 spurt to tie it at 11. 7-0 run by Bolton gave them a 7-point lead. And it's been a battle ever since. Granville never took the lead until the third quarter, but now lead it by 7. Their biggest lead of the ball game. Egloff can't get it to go. Liam Farrell with the rebound. Munger down court for Plood. Finds Farrell running the floor. Goes up with the left hand. Good. Liam Farrell running the floor. Gets the rebound at the other end. Gets out and runs and gets rewarded for his efforts on the pass from Plood. And it's a 9-point ball game. Here's Hubert. Has it stripped. Guyton might have got a hand in there. Here comes Nathan Williams. Williams wanted to go across for Plood. Intercepted by Hens. And then a foul by Williams in the backcourt. But that's only the first team foul. Second foul on Williams. And with 2.5 to go, the first team foul of the quarter. So a long way from the bonus are Bolton as we go under 2.5 to play. Here's Jace Hubert, finds Egloff. Back for Foy. Up top, Hens. Little 10-footer, no good. Rebound pulled down by Farrell. Farrell's got to have a ton of boards in this ball game, and he certainly is the leading scorer for the Golden Horde tonight. 2 minutes to play in the ball game. Plood kicks it out. Munger, three-pointer, corner, no good. Rebound, no, off the hands. Almost pulled down by Trowbridge. Lost it off the hands. And we go under 2 minutes to play. Minute 56 remaining. The Horde by 9. Munger puts it in play. Finds Nathan Williams. Back out for Isaiah Guyton. Horde have been without Will Jennings tonight, but Isaiah Guyton has certainly done a nice job of filling into that spot. Here's RJ Munger. 15 on the shot clock. The clock, the friend of the Golden Horde right now. Bolton still sitting in that 2-3 zone. Granville loves seeing that. 7 to shoot. Plood down the lane. Farrell, 16-footer, good. He is sweet with the touch, guys, I tell you. Soft as a baby. And it's 50-39. Granville pulling away late. And the miss by Hubert, chased down by Farrell. 1 minute to play here in Granville. The Golden Horde with a 50-39 lead. Didn't look good early for the Golden Horde, but they have definitely turned it on here in the second half. Farrell wanted to go to Guyton. Bolton's going to take a timeout. Morehouse is going to check back in. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. So tomorrow night, second night of the tournament, we'll be back here once again, as it'll be Granville versus Burton Academy in Manchester. was talking with Granville Athletic Director and Dean of Students, Justin Nassavera, earlier, and Burton, a nice club. Will Amadin, their big kid inside, is a nice player, and Coach Nassavera, who coached the team the last few years before taking over as Dean of Students, was saying that's the reason we haven't been able to get those guys, is Will Amadin. So they'll get another shot, Will Granville, tomorrow night at the big post player for the Bulldogs. And it'll be Bolton versus Corinth in the other game. Here's Guyton, and he's going to be fouled by Morehouse. And they've got to foul a lot because that's the fourth. Granville's only the one team foul, I beg your pardon. So the fourth, they got one more to give to put the Golden Horde on the line, try to extend the game. And there it is again, as Eagleoff gets called for the foul. So 43.1 to go. That puts Bolton over the limit. So the Golden Horde in the bonus, the two-shot bonus the rest of the way, the new rule this year in the boys' game, as I've been mentioning. And Williams gets the first one. And it's been a while since Bolton has scored. And every time Granville scores, they're making it their biggest lead of the ball game. It's now 13, 52-39. Here's Hubert. Finds Eagleoff in the lane. No good. And the shot clock is off. Granville can dribble it out. But Morehouse with the foul. I don't know why you would foul at this point with 52-39, 29.4 to go. The shot clock's off. Just dribble it out. Nonetheless, Nathan Williams all right with it because he gets to put a couple more points on the board for himself and in the scorebook potentially. And he does. He gets the first one. Back on for Bolton is Jacob French and also Sullivan Eager, replacing Morehouse and Trowbridge. And Williams says, thank you very much. I'll stand here on the line and put some more points in the book. It's 54-39. Eagleoff's going to let it go for three. No good. Gets his own rebound. Finds French up off the glass and good. 16 seconds to play. And again, just let him dribble it out at this point. It's a 13-point ball game. It's at minimum a 4-possession game with 14 seconds to go. At some point, you just have to call the dogs off, I would think. But again, Nathan Williams, the beneficiary. And he gets one of them. That one tried hard to spin itself out, but went down anyway. And Williams gets them both. He's racking up the points at the stripe. It's a 15-point game, 56-41, matching the biggest lead for the Golden Horde. Here's Eagleoff, hounded by Williams. Goes into the backcourt, diving effort there by Eager. 3 seconds to play in the ball game. Eagleoff throws up the runner. They're going to count it. And that'll provide our final score here as Granville comes back from an early 11-0 deficit. And they come away with the 56-43 win. So 11-0 run to start the game by Bolton. Granville answered with an 11-0 run to tie it. A 7-0 run by the Eagles to take the lead again. But Granville comes back, finally gets the lead at 30-29 in the third quarter, and they blow it open in the fourth and come away with the 56-43 win. We'll be right back here tomorrow night, the second night of the Granville American Legion Post 323 44th Annual Christmas Tournament. And we'll have the Golden Horde and Burton Academy in Manchester, Vermont right here at 5:30 tomorrow. And if you want to come out early, we won't be having that game, but it'll be in action. It won't be here with Nivate Media Sports. But if you want to come out early at 4 o'clock, it is Corinth and Bolton. Tonight's game has been brought to you by Hogan.